So, about a week ago, I posted a video detailing that I'm working on a pretty in depth course that covers fighting game development. I want to share a little bit of the progress on what I've created so far. Okay, so this is what I have ready right now. Basically, this, which is practically nothing. So it turns out that when you're developing a fighting game, a significant portion of what you're doing is trying to get the inputs right. Also, just ignore that little here. I needed it because I was spending so much time getting the code done. I didn't want to lose my mind. So quickly, let me open up my blueprints. So yeah, this is the blueprint so far. And this is just like getting it to accept all the different player inputs, being able to understand what button the player has pressed, what's back and what's forward, and this code is going to change. And also setting both strings as well as a variable value for the different inputs that the player is able to press. So let me try and show off something simple, right? Because this is essentially all there is. Let me press play, right? So hold up, let's make sure it's debugging properly and then open up this window. So notice when I press the jump control, it's going to notice that I have pressed the jump action, which is pretty cool. Okay, because when I press jump, pressing the jump action, which is cool. Now, let me try and demonstrate something a bit more visible. All right, so if we go into the level itself and we press play, notice, I hope you can hear the buttons on my controller. I have it so that there is a 0.5 second delay between inputs being allowed to combo. So if I press 1, which is a basic punch, it will say entry 1 and then reset. Now I've set it so that the combo is 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. So it will do entry 1 plus 2 plus 3. And there's that button that shows. Now if I press anything else after pressing 1, it just goes into the combo reset. It will not allow you to pull out any other moves. But if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, goes through. If I press 2 and I press anything else, it stops. If I press 1, 2, 3 and anything else, it stops. If I press 1, 2, 3, 4 and anything else, it has to stop there. So that's pretty cool. Now all of the movements, if I press forward, it's just forward. If I press down, it starts listening and ready for the special move inputs. So the special move inputs, these are some sample combos, right? So I'm going to make it so that jump, these are just in integer values. So jump is 0. The different buttons are 1, 2, 3, 4. If you play fighting games, this makes sense. If you don't, this probably won't make that much sense. Forward is 5, back is 6, blah blah blah. And then I'm here trying to figure out what the moves will do. So the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, is a fast, simple combo that is easy to pull off. It is high, high, mid, mid. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Those last two are mids. And if I'm to go here, let's quickly jump out of this. There is hit stun, and if the character is in hit stun, if the character's hit stun is less than or equal to 0, it will basically go through and it can go into the code for setting up the combos and the different combo inputs. That's still here, only entry 1 is working, and this is basically a compressed version of some of the combos. It uses switch on int and then a variable to hold that data. Yeah, so this is it right now. It's not yet ready for like a proper full public release. I still have to work on animation, menu systems, damage systems, combo systems, hit stuns, rising combos, all those things. And there's a lot of work to be done, but I think I've done a reasonable job of getting the basics of having the input buffer working properly and fully. Let me try and see if I can slide this off to my second screen. Okay, so snap, I can't. Let me try if I can. I want to show the blueprint firing off. Man, getting this to work is difficult. Okay, let me try that again. Okay, yeah, perfect. Now at least it's simulating and showing what's going on. So if I were to come here and zoom out, you can notice that any button I press, it's being processed, but it stops at that point. Right now I've set it up so any button apart from pressing 1 as the first button, it goes direct into basically direct into text. But when I press 1, it now flows into that combo that I have over there. So, and if I press it fast enough, it stays in and does the combo. Let me zoom in again so I can explain this in how combos work with this system. So if I press 1, I have 0.5 seconds press the next. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how it checked. Now let me mess it up. Let me press something like 1, 3. Right? It does a check on the second, but nothing comes out. If I do 1, 3, 3, okay, it keeps double checking, but it's not going to allow it to continue because it failed one of the early checks. If I do 1, 2, 3, 4 properly, it works. If I press 2, if I press 3, 4, any other button I press, it goes into just some text printing. So the combo system is currently working, at least from the perspective of other buttons basically accepting things. My combo buffer is the combo buffer for when you need to press in the inputs is working, and that's the work on this right now. So once it's released, I will put out a couple of preview videos on my channel, and then after that I'll release the full course. This is a lot of work, and I do appreciate all feedback. I want to make this a really, really good set of teachings and to be useful for creating your games. Yep, that's pretty much all for now. Have a good weekend ahead if you're seeing this when I'm publishing it.